Alright. So I was feeling a little extra and I bought the block cheese instead of the cheese that's in the container. And guess what? I bought a block cheese and I don't have I don't have one of those what the hell are those things called? Man, I just can't find the words lately. Oh, that hurts. I don't have a shredder, so I can't shred it. I have to cut it myself. So this is what it looks like now that I've added. Okay. I think this is so good. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more oil, and I'm gonna add butter to the potatoes, but not at this very second. I'm gonna give it a minute. Now, if you're someone who you're like, I don't really want to, make my food with oil, I get that. I've tried lately to just make our food with olive oil. You know what I mean? I spend the extra couple dollars to get the olive oil. I still always get vegetable oil because I feel like you just always need to have vegetable oil. I even got Crisco up in here. You know what I'm saying? I get Crisco. Let me see. Are we gonna pull Crisco down? Oh, there goes my white vinegar. It's apple cider vinegar. I mean, it's vinegar. But Crisco's all the way in the back. I'm not grabbing it. But I always have that too. So, yeah, I feel like this is such a good meal to have for kids because not a lot of ingredients. I know some kids, they don't really like the onions and stuff like that. Great way to get some veggies up in here with the mushrooms. I think it's a great way. And it is very flavorful, so, that's good. It does need, I don't know if it needs a little bit of you. She's what? Annalise, stop. Pick a show, sit down. Oh my gosh, I am not ready for this phase of them snitching on each other. And it's like, you can't tell a kid to not snitch. You know what I'm saying? I think that's such a bad message to send to a child. It's to say, like, don't snitch on your sister. Like, no. I don't think you have to tell me about every single thing that they do. But, you still need to know that if you have to, if you need to, you can come to me. Like, it's giving the vibe of like snitches get stitches, and I don't like that type of message to be sent to my kids, because I need them to tell me about everything. I remember when I was 12. I remember when I was 5. I remember when I was 10. And alright, Azari and Elise, you need to put something on the TV that she can watch too. And you need to put something on now before I come get that remote. Let me tell you something. I would have never thought at 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 that. Okay, well, I need you to go sit down while I'm getting the food together so I don't cut myself or burn myself. I know, I see it. I'm going to get you together. Don't worry. Go ahead. Get out of here, Azaria, now. While I'm cooking. And I love you too. I always love you. So sweet. Damn, I forgot what I was saying. I would have never known that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old could be so ruthless. I mean, their mouths are ruthless. The way that they talk back, how smart they are, like, bro, what? And I already had a glimpse of this. Like, when I was 14, 15, my mom had my two sisters. I think she had my first sister at 14, when I was 14. And then my second sister when I was 15. And I'm the oldest. So I was like...
When I just pressed the magic, it was not miniature time.
Really?
Yeah. Come here.
I'm cooking. I don't want the food to burn. I'll come see it in a little bit. The food is done. I'm about to start making plates. So go sit down and eat and watch TV, please. I will be in there in a little bit. Right. What we look like. Now that I've added the Parmesan. It's a little cheesy. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me is, like, I love to eat. I eat. And I just want to thank my ex-husband and the father of my kids, because one is African, the other one is Mexican. And I was just introduced to a lot of different flavors. My mom, you know, she was going to school to be a chef. She's, you know, before she was going to school to be a chef, she was, you know, whipping it up in the kitchen. She's always known how to cook. And for me, I never had the patience. I never had the patience. I never cared for it. But as of late, well, not as of late, but like over the last few years, I would say since around 2016, 2017, I've had like this new affliction to food, and like, you look very pretty, and I need you to stay out the kitchen so I can finish making the food. So I'm going to show you what the food looks like. I feel like a big bag. This is what it looks like. Nothing special, because guess what? For a toddler, they don't care. Newsflash, I think we all know this. They don't care about the glitz and the glamour of food as long as it's cute, as it tastes good. And my daughter, for a long time, did not like condiments. She was not a fan of food. She was not a fan of food that had, like, condiments or, like, anything that looked like it was like a sauce on top of it or something like that. She did not like it. She was not a fan at all. So, that was a huge lesson for me. Two, because I like food. And so I used to try to chef it up. Like, I was trying to make it, you know, make their plates and stuff look really nice and pretty so that they would eat. No. Wrong. My daughter was like, I'm not even gonna lie. When I do videos like this, in the back of my head, I'm saying to myself, damn, I'm boring. Like, I wonder if anybody truly sat through this entire video watching me, because a part of me feels super boring. And you guys, like, man, if you knew me in real life, I be kiki and kaka. I be laughing. Like, one thing about me, I will laugh. I like to laugh. I like to have fun. But on camera, I don't know. I feel like I just gotta make sure that I ain't doing too much. Because, I mean, it's social media. Too many people be in your business. And, like, I don't know. Like, I don't really agree with people who use their children as advertisement for their content. Like, and I know a bunch of y'all are gonna be like, I'm off of this video, but I'm serious. Like, I can understand if, like, you're making videos with your kids for, I don't know, like, I don't know, you're making fun videos and stuff like that, but, like, there comes a time where, like, a video is embarrassing, or a video is, like, you know what I mean, and you don't have the kids' permission. Like, you're not asking. A lot of parents are not asking their kids' permission to put them on camera, and so they're always being recorded, and I feel like it's just, like, a breach of someone's privacy, for real. Like, it's a breach of someone's privacy, and it's like, I guess you could be like, well, if you're taking care of your kids properly, then you really won't care how other people think. And it's like, no, it's not about you. Like, that's the point. It's not about you. It's about them. you know, and I don't want to go in, you know, I don't want them to grow up and they're a teenager and they're seeing videos of themselves circling the internet. That I can't imagine how that would feel. Like, telling people your business about, you know, that, but it gets views. So like, I guess it's like, if you're trying to feed your family, then you're going to do that. But it's like, I don't know. It's like my mom putting my name in the electric bill when we were living at home when I was only 17. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not even for me. Like, I didn't know to the extent, like, what it meant to have a gas bill. You know what I mean? Or an electric bill. So, it's not as if that it's like I didn't want it at all. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know enough to give you an informed opinion. Or an informed yes or no. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a little weird. And we got too many people on here just exposing their kids, probably making hella money. But, and I think I've kind of made peace with myself to know that there are some things that I won't do. And I may not reach a certain level of success simply because I won't do it. And I understand that. And I think I'm pretty okay with that, because I'm not going to lie, if I was, you know, struggling, and I had absolutely no other choice, like this was a great option, then it's possible that I might center some content around my kids. But it depends on the type of content, not trying to really show their face and stuff like that. But for the parents and the people who really don't have to have their kids on camera, and their kids are under like 9, I just don't think, you know what I mean? Like the gas pedal, there's the gas pedal song by Sage the Gemini that's going around, and like there's middle schoolers, high schoolers, and like young kids like doing these dances, and it's like, wiggle like you're trying to make your ass fall off, and I think I want to smash them all, like, no. You know what I mean? And let's just say this, like, say you get to a point in your kid's life when they do become older, they do become an adult, or not an adult, like a teenager, like they get into their older years, and you're finally in a space where you're like, man, that was stupid, I don't want to do this anymore, I want them away from social media, because it's possible that it'll get worse. You know what I'm saying? Or like the exposure. And you're telling your kid, like, I don't want you on social media. You know what I mean? You might have this kid acting out in crazy ways simply because you already exposed them to it. And it's like, you exposed them to it before they even had permission to give to you. You know what I'm saying? And so when they actually get to a point, you like, there's no validity behind you saying, nah, I don't think you should be on the internet right now. I think you should, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It makes me nervous. Like, seriously, it makes me nervous, the internet and all that. And I fear that, you know, these kids are smart. You know what I mean? They're young, they're toddlers, and they're smart. You know what I mean? They're turning on the TV themselves, they're changing channels. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can put in the codes to your phone and stuff like that. These kids are smart. And it's like, if you don't get them together, like at their young age, I don't know, like, when it's hard to keep these kids from being exposed. Like, the internet is here. You know what I mean? The internet is here. You have to be the person to regulate it. Like, the teachers and like people outside of your home are not going to be able to regulate social media and the internet. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you have to be the person to do that. But like, what happens when you are the person that exposed your kids to the internet? You know, what do you do then? And there's a vast majority of people, a lot of people are like, I'm paying my bills, doing this, but it's like, you have to really, like, think about the lifelong implications it has on a child's psyche. And I don't know if I could be thinking too deep for this. I'm a Gemini. I think very deep about things, okay? So that could be it, but that's my thought on it. anyways, hope this reading helped. Hope this reading helped. I read tarot. Hopefully this video resonated and you enjoyed it, the cooking part. You enjoyed the conversation part. And just keep rocking with me, you guys. Subscribe. I'm making a video every day. Okay? Every day we're making a video because every day I'm working toward my goals. And I literally can't stand working my 9 to 5. Now the job that I do, I take care of people. So I love the job of taking care of people. That's not even the issue. It's just the idea of having to take my kids to school to be taken care of just so I can take my time to go take care of someone else. It just doesn't make sense. It's like, why am I not able to stay home, make enough money to take care of my own kids? And that bothers me every single day. And I told myself this year, we are not playing any games. And so when I talk about motivation and I'm talking about inspiring and I'm saying all this stuff on this channel, I mean it. You know what I mean? And I'm human. I'm human. So some days I may fall off, not from the posting, but some days I may fall off, like, you know, as a human does. Like, I may fall a little short. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to get back up and just keep moving and keep working towards my goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm tired of being in this victim state. I don't even talk to people anymore. I barely talk to my family. You know what I mean? I call them, hit them up when I can, and, you know, they do the same. But I realized that every time I talk to somebody, I wanted to vent and tell them about my business and tell them like how sad I was and just kind of be the victim for a long period of time. And I'm so tired of hearing myself talk and be a victim. And it's hard, like, talking to you guys and telling you guys about my goals, my plans and stuff like that. It's like, it feels so much more inspiring or rejuvenating, I suppose, than opposed to telling someone that already knows me and knows who I've been and how I've been, you know, telling them my goals, because it's like, oh, that's great. That's cool. All right. What's the weather today? Like, that's kind of how the conversation is. It's like, oh, it's great that you know what I mean? Let's talk about this, because they know that where's the validity, right? Because they already know me. They already think a way about me. So I'm just ready. I'm gonna get a spoon. Actually, you can get the fork from in there. It's black. Yep. Yes, ma'am. And you may have this bowl. There you go, Buffon. And I'm gonna get a fork for Annalise, so don't let her know I got her. But anyways, I kept talking, but I hope this was a cool video for you guys. If it was, let me know. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.